What's up,
Cheers,
man?
What's going on?
Cheers. It's been a pain in the ass fucking setting this up
to
today.
finally get here. Dude, it feels kind of like my weekends feel a little
Empty.
Do you get that same feeling?
Yeah. It's I'm here without you, baby. That's how I feel.
Yeah, all right.
That's how it feels.
I know, man. These past 2 Saturdays have been, I'm
I
here
saw-
without you. I just come in here when you're not here and just sit in this chair,
Yeah, like
start crying.
yeah. I saw a post on Facebook today that said, "What's your guys' favorite Creed song?" And I reported it.
Did you?
Yes.
Nice.
For offensive fucking language.
Yeah, right.
What are you kidding me?
This offends me. That's hilarious.
So what's up, man?
Just
What's
chilling.
good with you?
What's good? Yeah. So how was Italy, man?
It was different for sure.
Yeah?
Like everything was so like clean but small. Like everything was so fucking small.
Yeah.
Like the hotel, like the shower was like smaller than like this like side of the table. Like my half of the table is how big the shower is.
What?
Like yeah, like I couldn't put soap on my body without my
Elbows
without it
hitting?
getting wet and shit. Like I couldn't walk into the shower with like square. I had to like go sideways.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was fucking tiny. In the bathroom, I mean, it is a hotel too, but
Yeah. How small was the hotel room?
tiny. 2 twin beds and like a little bit of room on each side.
How's Caden doing?
He's good, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting bombarded with questions. I don't know how I feel.
Sorry,
about
I'm
this.
just
This is an
going to keep.
interview.
Yeah. I ain't talked to you. I feel
He's
like I
good,
really
man.
hadn't had a
Yeah,
chance
it's
to
been about
catch
3
up.
weeks. It's been about
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
He's doing all right. We went out to Italy and he lost the first fight, man. But you know, it's you learn from your losses.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose.
And everybody that's there too. I mean, they earned their right to be there, just like you did. So
exactly, that's the highest stage. I mean,
Yeah.
the next step above that would be the Olympics, and the sport's not in the Olympics, so
Right.
it's the highest level that the sport you could ever get to.
Right. Yeah, it's impressive, man.
So-
I'm proud of them. And
Yeah,
you
for
too,
sure,
you
for
know,
sure.
that's
Appreciate
awesome.
it. Yeah,
It really is awesome.
So we've been hitting it hard, man. I've got a whole new system and progression in place of.
You learn from.
I mean,
it.
I've got 2 months of lessons planned out
Nice.
right now, so
Nice.
we're working.
Nice.
We're working. the good thing is, like, and Caden, you know, he was upset the first day, and excuse me, I hadn't really been drinking beer that much, so
I know I haven't either.
these burps are really gonna hit.
Yeah.
But Caden was kind of upset like the first day, and I got him looking at the bigger picture of, you know, you're young. This is our first year doing like fighting in Europe, so it's like it's a lot different style of fighting, of like the fighters, the rules, like everything.
Yeah.
Not only getting that, but getting used to what the judges like to see, and so you know it's a little different. But we get to bring that knowledge back to the States, Bri.
Yeah, and just learn from it.
Yeah, we get to
you
bring
know?
it back to the States, and no, but bringing it back to the gym and to the dojo, to the karate school,
Nice.
some may call it.
Yeah, yeah.
And just like getting to work more. And now that we have this knowledge, and especially like I'm looking at the sport completely different, man.
Really?
It's really changed. I mean, my life.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
really,
The way
yeah.
you're gonna, train and teach.
the way I
and-
teach. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Dude. So you told me you watched on the plane ride. You told me you watched Interstellar.
Yeah. So I hate that we missed last week's episode.
I know, it sucked.
But that was going to be my recommendation for for episode 16 of the podcast, which is what we're doing right now.
yeah,
Interstellar is going to be my movie that I recommend, man.
dude, it's so good.
It's 2.5 hours, but
It's long.
yeah, it's so worth the watch.
Yeah,
So worth the watch.
It's
Like
so
Matthew
good.
McConaughey kills. I wish there was more of a. So his son was Timothy Chalamet, right?
to be honest, I don't. It's been probably about 4 or 5 years since I've seen it, so I really
It
don't
is
remember.
a phenomenal movie, man. There's one scene in the movie though that I was watching and I was like, as soon as like it comes up, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna make me cry.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And it made me cry. Like
Did
tears were running down my face in the plane.
yeah.
And I was in between 2 strangers.
Wow,
So, and I know they were like, oh man, what a bitch.
what a pussy.
But, yeah. One of them was a female, so I'm sure she was watching rom-coms the whole time.
Oh right.
So I was like, she gets it. Yeah.
What is it, like Purple Heart? Is that on Netflix? It's like the big
I don't know.
like
I'm not sure.
lovey like I don't know. I'm just.
I watched the
spitballing
greatest
here.
rom-com of all time though on the way too.
The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched The Wedding Singer.
Nice.
And I watched Happy Gilmore.
Oh, dude, I believe that's Jackets and Mistress Gilmore's.
I believe I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's jacket.
Yeah, that's it. That
So
jacket belongs to
good.
Mr. Gilmore. I love that movie,
Yeah.
dude. It's so good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking, and it just And I hit the club, and it makes me just so hungry for a nice, long, foot-long Subway sandwich.
Oh, that's such a good one, man. Did you see on like Facebook to where like Shooter McGavin, I don't know his real name, and like Happy going, they were like kind of going back and forth at each other. You know, yeah, meet me on the green.
Yeah,
you know,
the
like
ninth green.
Yeah, that shit's so good.
The ninth green at 9.
Yeah, hey, wear something nice.
Yeah, right. And he's wearing his fucking shitty ass
suit. He got from
old
Goodwill.
Yeah. The tie's not even tight.
It's the nicest suit, the nicest thing he's got, and then the sprinklers come on.
Oh man, it's so good.
Oh man, all those old Adam Sandler movies. I think we talked about it before. Just
for sure.
For us, that's so good. But yeah, Interstellar is it's one of my favorites. Like I said, you need to watch The Martian with Matt Damon.
Okay, cool.
That
I'll
one's
have to
really
watch
good. And also another space movie like that is really good. It's called Moon with
It was on there, and I almost watched it, and I didn't.
With Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, I almost watched that.
He is the only actor in there. Him, and I think it's Kevin Spacey's voice for a robot.
Oh, cool.
I think that's the only 2 actors.
Kevin Rapey?
Yeah. Oh, no.
God.
Such a good actor, and you look at him different now.
Me and Dad were talking about, I think like 7 was like a trailer or something, or preview or something from it, and it's like, what's in the box? You know, it's talking about the classic movies on like TV or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that was such a good movie. And I was like, you know, Kevin Spacey really played such an evil role in that movie.
Yeah.
And Dad's like, yeah, it's not so far from the truth, is it?
Right.
It's sick fuck.
God, dude. Yeah, that's up there for like one of the greatest thrillers of all time.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would put like Psycho, but that's kind of like horror thriller.
I mean, if I'm gonna put The Shining as number 1.
Yeah, I think I would go
like The Shining, Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. I was about to say that. Yeah,
I'm going The Shining over Silence of the Lambs, but
it's close.
I'm just more of a fan of Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, and see, Silence of the Lambs, and like, I mean, if you're gonna throw The Shining in there, I feel like you got to throw Psycho in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you go, I got to go Psycho.
Because the Psycho Psycho is definitely a slasher. I mean, it's a psychological thriller.
Is, but like, what is it like? The only time you see someone actually get stabbed up, right, is at the end, or when the shower scene.
Yeah. Do you see
like
anybody?
Most of the time, it's like
anybody get stabbed up in The Shining though? Does anybody actually get murdered in The Shining? I don't think they do.
I don't think
they do. Nobody dies.
Someone has to die, man.
There's only one death, and I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what to tell you. But spoiler alert: Jack Nicholson's character at the end.
Right.
But that's it.
But okay, you might be right. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, but I think you're right.
I don't think anyone dies in the movie.
Yeah, it's just more of like a psychological thriller.
He chases after her with the axe.
It is like Psycho, thriller, horror.
Yeah, for sure.
But that, to me, that's when horror movies really shine.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Silence of the Lambs.
It doesn't have to be fucking blood and gore and
a
big ass house and a fucking badass car and a hot girl and
right.
You know, it doesn't have to be that.
Yeah, and that, to me, nothing does. Like, to me, the greatest horror film of all time is the original Exorcist.
Oh, that's
that like
that's
really
good.
broke boundaries as far as like, you know, what you can say, what you can see on TV.
Yeah, no
like
shit.
That really.
Your mom sucks cocks in hell.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit! It's the 70s, man. You can't say that.
You can't say that. And it's also like, she's saying it to like a priest, not just a normal person.
Right?
You know, and it's very demonic, and it's just all around.
Sure.
I think it's the greatest.
This
horror
beer
movie
is
of all
fucking
time.
good.
It is very good.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I've been drinking this so in Italy they had beers. It was Indian Pale Lagers, and they were good. They were fucking delicious, but it just doesn't hit like this.
Really?
This shit.
You're just the hazy guy. You love the hazy.
for sure.
I mean, I like hazies too. But this is a really coastal love.
Like all the beers I
wicked
drank,
weed.
all the beers I drank in Italy were they tasted really good, but they didn't make me feel bad.
Really?
Like,
how many did you drink though?
I mean, one day I drank like fucking 7 beers and like fucking 10 liquor drinks.
Hell yeah!
I drank from like Saturday, the Saturday we were in Venice, because you could just walk around the streets in Venice with fucking beer.
Yeah.
So I'm in all these alleyways with fucking bars and shops and coffee shops that serve draft beers. Like, it was sick.
Nice.
And so I just kept getting beer after beer after beer after beer. And then I go to a place and I saw some coaches that were there and they're like, hey, you want to take a shot? Sure.
Hell yeah.
Then finally we get back to the hotel. Or no, we ended up eating dinner and I had a few glasses of wine. And then we get back to the hotel.
Nice.
And then I'm fucking drinking mojitos and liquor drinks and all of it, man.
You like liquor drinks, like mixed drinks?
They're okay. Cocktails. I can drink some cocktails, but
like what do you like?
So I can drink like mojitos are like really fresh, like not like super sweet. They're more sour. And then like I can drink like whiskey sours or like like straight bourbon or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I had like some glasses of scotch. I had a glass of scotch and some shots of tequila and
hell yeah,
fucking mojitos and beers, and I drank so much at the bar that night.
We went out to Justin Felder got married last week.
Shout out to Justin.
Forever
man.
Felder. That was the
saying.
Forever Felder, dude.
That's what's up, man.
Dude, it was such a great time, and
I bet it was good seeing everybody again.
It was, but there was only like 20 people there. Like it was such a,
and you was one of them.
It meant a lot to me.
What's up,
it really did.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it meant a lot, man. And that's the first time I've ever been to like an all black wedding.
All right. Yeah, that's
like
what's
an
up.
all black people wedding. So like, it was just kind of interesting, like because we go to all these like white people weddings, and it's always the same songs, like,
oh Jesus.
Ski, goddamn, like like shit like
bullshit.
that. Same bullshit. Missy Elliott's gonna come on, and then it's gonna be the Cupid Shuffle, and then it's gonna be
God.
hit me with some more of these. Like,
fucking,
what else is on there? Like,
I got friends.
Yeah, or like just the same old shit, and you get to be like, oh man, this is like a whole nother thing. Like this is really really cool.
Yeah,
and I didn't realize how small the wedding was until we got there, and I was like,
where's everybody coming?
It just meant a lot.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
Shout
man.
out
that's
to
awesome.
the Felders.
We had
Forever Felder. Man, we had such a great time. It was just cool to see those guys doing good. But anyways, he had a cousin there. Somehow there was some words between Justin and his cousin on his wedding day. Like, come on. But
it's like rain.
Whatever they did to work it out, the dude left. But one of his buddies, Justin's groomsmen, was like, "Damn, I hate to see you get your ass beat on your wedding day."
Nice. All the shit
like,
talking, man.
I'd have jumped in, but I'd let him get beat up a little bit.
Yeah, right. That's fucking good.
He was like, "Oh, he would have hated me."
Yeah.
If he got his ass whooped.
That's fucking good.
Oh man, Justin's a big motherfucker though. I don't think he's gonna get his ass whooped. But
for sure.
Yeah, we had a great time, man.
That's awesome, dude.
It was fun. It was fun.
Congrats to Justin if you listen to this.
Yeah, but it was a lot of
cool,
fun.
Man.
Yeah, we had a great time. It just meant a lot to me to actually be a part of it with such a small wedding.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it really meant a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been fucking 3 weeks. We hadn't really I hadn't seen you in 3 weeks.
I know. We're just catching up now.
Yeah,
really. So sorry for all the boring.
The fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
But we got our first guest coming on in 7 days.
7 days. The Crab Man.
The Crab Man. He can be sitting right there. We're going to have to figure out, I guess, I don't know. He's going to have to look over the beers, but we're going to move the beers.
We're really excited.
We got some changes to make, but
and you guys are in for a treat.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
he's a person that, like, I don't know, like, I don't really look up to a whole lot of people. Like, as far as, like, influential to me, like, the people around me, there's not very many that I look up to. But Brent is one of those guys, or the Crab Man is one of those guys that I really respect his thought processes on things.
For sure.
Like, he is, to me, what I consider a free thinker. He just,
for sure.
He doesn't let people tell him what to believe. He believes it himself. So I respect him in that aspect. And it kind of influenced me to kind of start believing.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, there's some things that the Crab Man really, like,
brought to light for you.
Yeah, and not only that, but just like, he might say something I don't really agree with, but I really respect his thought process on how he got there.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, that's what I really like.
For sure.
Yeah, me and him, I mean, we have our disagreements or our agreements or whatever, but I'm sure he's going to be a very controversial guy.
Who was the conservative talk show guy that Dad used to always listen to?
Rush Limbaugh?
I think so. He always used to say, know what you believe and why you believe it.
That was Rush Limbaugh.
I think so. That's some good shit. I'll give him that. Like, I might not like all the conservative shit, or the politics shit, but know what you believe and why you believe it.
That's true.
And Brent is one of those people that knows what he believes and why the fuck he believes it.
Yeah. So you guys are in for a treat when he's on. Can't wait.
I know, man. It's gonna be good. I got some good questions, like, based on, like, the way he thinks, and I don't want it to be like too much like an interview. I still want it to be the same thing, but
like we got going on.
I do want to have I'm gonna grill him like you did me at the beginning of this one.
Yeah.
Where's Caden? How's he doing?
Been? How your mom and them?
How your mama them? Yeah. NEM. How your mama them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but Italy was crazy, man. I learned so fucking much.
That picture of that pizza.
Oh yeah, we was killing that. Yeah. I ate pasta and pizza like every day.
Really?
Every fucking day. So good.
It's funny because your face looks really bloated right now.
Well, it's kind of funny. So, oh man, I got a good one for you. So, so I always brag about how I've never weighed 200 pounds. Right?
You hit 200?
No.
Okay. Damn.
I thought I did. So I get home and I'm like, I wonder what I weigh. And so I hop on a scale. It says 202, and I'm like, how the fuck? I was like, I feel.
Scale at home?
Yeah. I'm like, I feel clean.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not done.
No,
So I'm like, I feel pretty clean. Okay. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
That scale was fucking wrong.
I was like, there's no way. And so then, and it hadn't been off. It hadn't been off before. Because I've been weighing 191. I weigh at the gym. I weigh at Gabby's house.
Bitch hit 202 for me one time too.
So I hit 202. I'm like, how the fuck am I at 202? I was like, I ate like I normally do, but I was working out more often than I've been. You know, I mean, I hadn't been going to work and sweating, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So then, like 2 days later, I weigh and it says 222, and I'm like, okay, now it's definitely off. And then I weigh and I move it, and that weighs like 211, and I'm like, there's no way I gained 20 pounds in 3 days. That doesn't make sense. And so then I went to.
Your ass was hungry.
So just right. But this morning I weighed and it was like 190 on the dot. Well, there's no way I lost 12 pounds in fucking 4 days.
Right.
So I'm just gonna assume that I've still never hit 200. I've seen on the scale, but the scale's
I got a
off.
scale here. We can try it.
I mean, I weighed 190 at the gym scale.
Oh, okay.
And that scale's good.
Did I didn't get to my movie of the.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my movie of the week is Pearl.
Okay.
It's in theaters right now. Probably out of theaters now, but it's a really, really good slasher.
Oh, okay. It's a slasher.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
with like Mia Goth plays the lead in this. And apparently there's already like this is a prequel of the movie X. I don't know if you've seen the movie X. I haven't seen it.
Who else is in it? Harry Styles, is he in it?
I don't think so.
Ah, man, maybe I'm thinking of another movie.
Yeah, I don't think he's
I gotta pull this up because I really want to know. Keep going.
But yeah, you want a good like modern. It's made by A24 Films, who do The Witch, Hereditary. Yeah, Hereditary. What else?
I'm thinking of Don't Worry, Darling.
Yeah, I don't know that.
That's a new movie. It's in theaters right now. It's a thriller. It's got Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. Florence's Pugh. But yeah, Pearl.
Dude, such a good movie.
Okay, You said A24 Films.
A24 Films produced it.
Cool. Hereditary.
Sorry,
I got
The Witch. Which I never liked Hereditary, but I will at least give it the fact that it's got good acting in it,
and it's a good plot,
and it's an original.
For sure.
It's original.
Yeah.
So, and I love The Witch.
Yeah, for sure. I hadn't seen The Witch.
It's good.
Dovovich.
Yeah, with Anna Taylor-Joy is in it, but
for sure.
Yeah, definitely check that out. It's a good modern slasher. There's one scene, dude, and we're watching it where Mia Goth is just like pans on her. She's very emotional, good acting performance.
For sure, yeah.
And the shot is so long. You're like, holy
Someone's
shit!
Gonna get got.
Like this is there's no cuts. Like this is just a long shot. You know what I'm saying? So like she's sitting there like being very emotional and has this long dialogue, and you're just like, this is good acting.
Right.
This is really good acting. Like however long it took her to really get into this character and prepare and to like not fuck it up.
Damn.
To remember the words.
Prepare to not fuck it up.
Oh man, I know. That's every day.
God,
every day. Just don't fuck it up. But dude, I'm just like, oh my god, this is like insanely long. Like this is impressive.
Right.
Just watching this long cut.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, it was just really cool, and that's what really made it like, okay, this is a good movie.
Nice.
Even where there's some things you don't see coming, and
like where the producers and directors are like, they give the people that are good at acting the time to shine.
Yeah,
they give them what they need.
Yes, you see that a lot in Scorsese films.
They set them up for success. Right.
Yeah, you give them their moment, like their solo, like a guitar solo or drum solo.
Yeah, exactly.
They give them their acting solo. You know, so that was really, really cool to see that shot and that that moment in that movie.
There's a movie on Netflix. I think I told you to watch, and maybe I know I told Mom to watch. She watched it. That's the end. I told Mom to watch a movie and she watched it. No, it's There's Someone Inside Your House.
Okay,
it's a slasher on Netflix.
You might have told me about that.
But it's like it's one of those movies on Netflix that you're like, oh, it's probably gonna fucking suck. A little teeny bopper movie.
Wait, I think Heather says she watched it. It's like a like teenagers trapped inside like this house, like a slasher. And you just said it was a slasher, so
it is a slasher, and there's teenagers.
Yeah, I think Heather was like, actually, this is a pretty good slasher.
But
film.
like, you don't expect it to be gory.
That's the one. Oh, really?
And like, it's just like you don't expect Netflix teeny bopper slasher films to have gore in them, and it really fucking surprises you, and you're like, oh. And the acting's okay, but the plot is pretty decent.
Dude, I told you I started watching Better Call Saul, right?
You did.
Dude.
You did.
I've been binging
Jimmy McGill.
Jimmy McGill. I've been binging it like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm on season 3. I started like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It's fucking good.
Yeah,
The smoke. Dude, what about the fat dude in the alleyway? The smoke on the water?
Oh, yeah, that was good.
I know,
that was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Slipping Jimmy.
Slipping fucking Jimmy, dude. If you haven't seen Better Call Saul, definitely check out Breaking Bad. It's like one of the greatest, arguably the greatest.
You got to watch Breaking Bad first and then watch Better Call Saul. Because it makes you appreciate Saul Goodman better.
It really does.
Like, it really...
But what if you watched it reverse? Like, Heather and I was talking about that the other day, because, like, when Gus comes into play, you're like, you don't know who that is, but then you would see it later.
But it's way more fun knowing how... Because you hated... In Breaking Bad, you hate Gus.
You're supposed to, though. Like,
but
you're
in Better Call Saul, you're pulling for Gus.
Really? Because he just came in where I'm at now.
Oh, man. It's so good.
I haven't seen him but one time.
Because, you'll see. But you pull for Gus in Better Call Saul.
Okay. Dude, oh man, what was I watching the other day? I guess it was Pearl. Where this, like, the lead character, I love when a lead character is like a really shitty person, but like good writing makes you pull for the shitty person. For sure. That's just really good writing when like the director can make you pull for someone.
Give me another example of that, because I can't think of any right now. We talked about
Scarface.
This. Okay,
Scarface,
we've talked about
weeks
this before,
ago, where he's like a terrible person.
So
and then I remember at the end, I'm like, when I was a kid, I was like,
I didn't want him
to die. But watching it as a person, I'm like,
he should have died at the beginning. They should have killed this fucking sick
terrible. Bastard. You'll start to notice it more because Breaking Bad is an example, because you pull for Walter and you hate Skyler.
You get to the point where you don't fucking pull for Walter.
But at the beginning, when he's doing a lot of terrible shit, you're pulling for him because
you want his family to be all right.
Yeah, and then like
spoiler alert for Breaking Bad. Honestly,
when he's like, "Why don't you just for once get off my fucking ass? Like, just get out of my ass."
You're like, yes,
thank you. But Skyler really kills it in Breaking Bad because,
if I'm gonna be honest with you, Skyler did her fucking best.
She did her best.
She was an awful woman.
Not at the beginning, though.
No, because she was standing up for that man. She was terrible for standing up for him. She stood up for him for so long.
Well, she didn't really know. She just thought he was cheating on her at the beginning. And then when she finds the 2 cell phones and...
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but yeah, at the beginning, we went back and watched the first 3 or 4 seasons here lately, and dude, like you're like, damn,
Skyler's not that bad.
Why did I hate Skyler so much? But she still is very fucking annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, because it's funny, because, like, when all the action's happening, it's fun, it's Breaking Bad, it's drugs, it's entertainment, and then it breaks, and then Skylar's trying to, like, prevent that entertainment and the
yeah, that's how it feels.
And the drugs. She's trying to prevent the fun. She's no fun. No fun zone when Skylar's in the in the picture.
Sure.
So it's like,
but the best is like whenever Skylar and Walt work together on some things.
Oh yeah, true.
And that's like such a good moment.
Yeah,
because like you see them like whenever fucking Walter Jr. is like he's starting to like piece shit together, and then they work together so he doesn't find shit out, like the money shit, and like they work so fucking good together.
Yeah. So like I go back and watch it, I'm like, damn, I used to hate Skylar, and I was pulling for Walter, but like, damn, Walter's really a shitty person.
Yeah, he's just a shitty person.
And
he
then
made it seem like he was good.
Yeah. Because you're pulling for him because
at first he wasn't so bad. Cause he's like, I'm just trying to make money for my family.
But it's very early on. It's like
one season.
It's like season 1 when he starts being a shitty person.
Yeah.
It's like you see the signs, you're like, damn, this is like really toxic.
Yeah,
like,
where when he first meets Tuco.
Right. And maybe even before that, like that was when he became Heisenberg, though. That's the hat, and glasses.
When he became Heisenberg, that's the whole point.
But even before that,
the character development in that show.
Oh, it's unreal.
It's the great.
It's unreal.
The greatest.
It's definitely up there.
It's the great.
I haven't seen. It's the great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Sopranos.
I've heard it's just.
Dude, I'm a mobster dude. I love that shit.
We gotta watch it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
It's on HBO Max.
And I actually heard like the pilot of The Sopranos is nothing like The Sopranos.
You gotta watch it for just Steve Buscemi.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's more Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi is in The Sopranos?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. and he's like he's like big balls guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but not like he's like a low man on the totem pole, but he like knows his fucking worth, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah.
I've seen clips.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but speaking of Steve Buscemi, fucking watched Reservoir Dogs too on the way to Italy.
Oh my God! If you've never seen Reservoir Dogs,
Jesus Christ,
it changes. It really does change.
Steve Buscemi. Oh my God,
it raises the bar for like movies.
Yeah, for sure.
Films, like it really raises the bar of like when then you go to the next movie you're gonna watch after that, you're gonna be like, this sucks.
Yeah,
you know.
Reservoir Dogs was the first it was the first Quentin movie I remember. I remember watching Django whenever it first came out on Charter.
The first Quentin movie I ever watched was Kill Bill.
I like vaguely remember that. No, Inglourious Basterds was the first one I ever watched. I'll take that back. But I remember watching Reservoir Dogs. The TV we have in the house now, it was right when we got that TV, and me and Dad mounted it. And the next day, I was in there watching it. And I remember watching it for the first time, like,
Reservoir Dogs?
This is some creative-ass shit.
And it was like a very small budget.
Like, this motherfucker just came up with all this shit.
Yeah, like it's a warehouse,
genius,
a restaurant, and like a car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That just showed like that. Just it's genius writing is what it is. You have to be a genius. Like,
why don't you be more like your brother? I laughed so hard at that part. I was fucking cackling on the plane.
It never fails to get.
I was cackling.
We watch it like 3 times a year. Heather, that's like one of her favorite movies.
Oh man!
If I throw on Goodfellas,
give me time.
Oh my God.
And then she restarts.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
And Steve Buscemi's like, damn,
I want some of that. Or what does he say?
Something like that.
Damn, she's hot.
It's so fucking good.
Boy George or whoever the hell it is.
Oh my God! It was might as well be Boy George.
I know. I know it's not Boy George, but I can't remember who it is.
Fuck, that's funny.
And I think that person actually ended up transgendering later on.
Transgendering is a verb now. Damn.
Well, I mean, transitioning. Sorry.
Yeah, transgendering.
I don't mean to be offensive. I'm stupid.
I'll make a T-shirt out of that. I need to write this down.
I don't mean to be offensive. I'm
just
stupid.
I really need to write this down. Please don't forget that. Oh my God, that's gonna be a T-shirt. By the way, we have our sublimation printer on the way, and this is news for both of you guys, or for you and for the audience. We will have Brew Collar podcast shirts.
Oh,
in the next few months.
Nice.
The next few months.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is news
before the end of the year.
I'm excited for that.
We
the Brew Collar bar crawl.
The Brew Collar bar crawl. I've already got plans for making logos for that. What's the date for that again? November 19th. I believe. I was thinking 12th.
I double check because I know I've said I'm gonna post something.
I got it on my calendar, so I can.
Okay. I know I'm gonna post something. I really plan on doing that this week and putting something out.
Fuck yeah, dude. All right, so I'll make a logo and I'll send it to you, and you can post that.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
That's cool. Yeah.
Talk about it off the air.
Yeah.
Off the air, brah.
Yeah, we don't want to bore them too much now, like we've been.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
I know, I don't either.
We're at 63 subscribers now. Thank you.
Oh,
everybody.
yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah,
I went to check it today because I really never go check it anymore. I was like, oh, damn, we actually hit a couple.
You know why I checked it today? Because I wanted to see if I had worn this jersey on the podcast yet, and I haven't.
Oh, what was the one you wore? It was Zach Ertz?
I wore Randall Cunningham and Zach Ertz.
Okay.
So now I got this one, and I got Alshon Jeffrey to wear. I get that one. That's what I'll wear that after Texas A&M falls to the Gamecocks.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm really excited.
How about the Kentucky win?
That was big. They didn't have the quarterback.
It don't matter,
but it's a good win.
It don't matter.
Needed to win.
Will Levis it's not that good. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it would have made that.
You're watching that game.
The defense played good. The special teams played good. Yeah,
but it is their starting quarterback who
I'm
pretty sure he's projected to be like a top 1 or 2 first or second round pick in the NFL right now.
That's true, but
so it's just we'll see.
Spencer Rattler is not good.
He tries to do too much, man.
Dude,
he really tries to be that guy. It's just like, dude, just relax, calm down.
Throw it to Jaheim Bell.
Take what the defense gives you.
Throw it to Juice Wells. Throw it to Marshawn Lloyd.
He holds onto the ball too long and tries to make a play. You know, or he'll scramble out and create more pressure, kind of like
sometimes
Baker
you got to be a boring ass quarterback.
Sometimes you just got to sometimes you don't have to be. You don't have to live up to the hype. You just got to
you don't have to be Patrick Mahomes.
Stetson Bennett. Yeah, dude, throws 3 touchdowns.
The mailman.
Yeah.
Fuck Georgia.
If Stetson Bennett had the size and frame of
Spencer Rattler,
he'd be a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, that's true.
Playing the way he's playing.
That's accurate.
You know, You don't win a championship. I mean, when he plays, he's solid. Just take what the defense gives you. It doesn't have to. You don't have to make it more complicated than it is.
Yeah, for sure.
When you sense pressure, you don't have to always roll out, step up into the pocket.
Man, there was 63 countries in Italy at that tournament.
Damn.
63 countries. I mean, I was there like 8 to 10 hours a day, 7 days in a row. I just fucking absorbed all the
Did it
information.
seem overwhelming?
No.
Really?
At first, like, whenever so there's the warm-up area that's separate from where the fighting goes. Like, in all these other tournaments, like, you can just, like, kind of warm up right beside the ring. But there's a separate warm-up area underneath, like, the stadium. So, like, here's the stadium, and the mats are on the floor, like, on the main floor, and everybody's viewing it, all around. And then there's, like, the one part where the stairs go up, like where the main stage is, and then there's a little tunnel that you walk in.
Okay.
So that tunnel, behind the tunnel is where all the warm-up areas, like bathrooms and stuff like that, weigh-in areas. And so we would warm up back there, and then right before your match starts, you get in the tunnel to wait to go in. And when you walk out of that fucking tunnel, and all the lights and country flags and people are just shining down on you in the fucking stadium. And like the refs, every ref wears the same outfit.
Did they seem pretty consistent in what they were calling?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was shitty. They love some fucking Great Britain.
Was it shitty or was it different?
It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
Like some countries, like you could tell, like, because the USA doesn't really, how do I word this? They're not like as involved in WACO as other countries are, like Bulgaria or Hungary or.
And WACO is
the World Associations of Kickboxing Organization.
Okay. Just for the listeners.
Organizations.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm slurring a little bit. I've got a lot of saliva.
You're foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, I am. But yeah, so WACO is the World Association of Kickboxing Organizations.
Okay.
And so basically what is trying to get put into the Olympics. There's 9 sports.
There was like a karate in the Olympics. Is it just kickboxing? There's some kind of martial arts in the Olympics.
It's like taekwondo or something.
There's wrestling. I think it is. Might be taekwondo. There's boxing. There's
boxing
wrestling.
got taken out.
It got taken out?
Boxing got taken out.
I was watching something in the Olympics not too long ago.
WACO is petitioning to get into the Olympics. And I think in 2024, they're going to add 5 new sports into the Olympics. There's 9 sports putting in, and WACO is at 5 right now in the polls.
How did curling get in? Doesn't it seem like such like a...
I don't know.
I feel
like niche.
I feel like that's what we need to do next is like...
Curl?
Go try to be the U.S. curling team for the Olympics. We're always trying new shit, and fuck it.
That's what we should do.
Just doesn't it seem
with
like
such all of our time?
Doesn't it seem like such a like bar game? Like
it does, and that's what it is. You ever played the bar game at local key where you throw the little
slide thing? Yeah, I forget what it's called, but
paper football, but it's on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how does that?
That's literally paper football.
How was that?
It's literally paper football on ice.
It's weird.
But yeah, so there's 5 sports going to be added, and right now kickboxing is at number 5 in the polls.
Okay,
so there's a good chance.
Should definitely be in there.
So there's a good chance that in 2028, kickboxing will be in the Olympics. And the Olympics are in California in 2028.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what part of California?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But speaking of California, man, there was a few coaches at the tournament that I've seen around. One of them, Emilio Infinito. That's his his YouTube name.
It rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Emilio Infinito.
Infinito. His last name's Clark, but we don't know. That's bullshit. We call him Emil, Devon, whatever.
Change the last name. Clark. Clark Kent.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How you gonna have that name?
Yeah, Emil is a fucking good dude, man. He turned 33 actually while we were in Italy.
Man.
So we had shots of tequila on him.
Does 30 seem to you like out of the range of possibility
dusty?
Right now? Yeah.
Nah. No, just like not really.
Because like growing up, it always seemed like when we were kids, our parents were 30. And it just seems so old.
It doesn't seem like that old.
But now it's like, damn. I still feel like I'm in my 20s. More like, I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, fuck, it's time to retire in this bitch.
Right.
But it just depends. I don't know. It just seemed like, and now, I don't know. I feel like my generation has really started to make Like 30-year-olds are just like still doing shit, like out doing shit, going to like doing
fucking
stuff.
Modern medicine, bruh.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like back in the day, 30-year-olds were just like, they're almost there. They're about 20 years out,
right? Yeah, for sure.
I don't know,
but yeah, I want to shout out to Infinito. His he really like kind of showed me a lot of stuff, and we talked a lot and perspectives and stuff like that. And he's actually binge watching all the podcast episodes right now.
Nice.
But
dude.
yeah, I do want to give him
Hopefully
a shout out.
This
and hey, go everybody go find his YouTube channel Infinito on YouTube, and he's got like all kinds of kickboxing and karate vlogs that he's doing. But that's kind of like where he's wanting to go. Is he's wanting to get into like like filmmaking and stuff like that too. So super smart guy. But yeah, go check some of his stuff out on YouTube. That's a shout out. That's a free plug.
Dude.
Yeah.
What do you think about UFC? Is it 280 coming up? I think it's 280.
Man, yeah, next week.
So we got
Shawn O'Malley and Petr Yan.
Yep. It's is it Hamza or is it Islam?
Islam
Shemaev
versus Islam Makhachev.
I can't stop getting them mixed up.
Versus Charles Oliveira.
We've talked about
Who's
that.
the middle fight?
There's oh God, I can't remember.
That was the first fight on the main card and the last fight.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Yeah.
Pull that shit up.
Yeah. I know.
O'Malley.
Darush is fighting somebody. And then I can't remember the card.
O'Malley.
It's the best card.
Aljamain Sterling and TJ Dillashaw.
That's okay. I thought Sterling was fighting.
And then Darush and Gamrot and who the fuck is Caitlin Chukagayan?
Yeah, I don't know her.
Well, yeah, some dyke is fighting some dyke. Women flyweight division. Sorry,
some bad bitches.
They are,
dude.
I've seen this one before.
Okay, if you're ever watching UFC and they get in an odd position, sometimes you just think to yourself, "I've seen this one before."
I watched that one last night.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's good. Yeah, you're Oliveira. Like you're Oliveira all the way.
Yeah,
I'm too.
I don't think
this is the sad part. Like I've bet against. I know I said this. I've bet against.
Against him again.
I want to just so to see him win. Cause I want to see him win so bad. Because Islam's
Shemaev.
Yeah, Islam Shemaev.
Yeah.
Islam Makhachev's side. They think it's going to be like first round. Like they really believe that it's going. And people around him.
It's so crazy. Like
they really believe this is going to be
it's like a Cowboys fan.
Dude, but what if like?
Yeah, Oliveira just hasn't fought anybody. Just wait till they fight us.
Man.
Just wait till they play the Cowboys.
I really thought like Oliveira, and what I was going off of is like Oliveira's early career to where he like was pretty rough, and then he just caught fire, man. Then, whatever happened, he's hot right now. And
shit.
And he's,
let's pull that fucking
Poirier, Justin Gaethje. I bet against him on those two, and there was another one I bet against. Michael Chandler. Those are 3 killers, dude. That is 3 killers right there, and he beat both of them. And was in danger, and came like he was about to get TKO'd by
Tony Ferguson,
Michael
Justin
Chandler.
Gaethje, Michael Chandler. The list is way more extensive than that.
And it's just so crazy how
Dustin Poirier.
It's incredible, man.
Kevin Lee.
I bet against him. I bet against him 3 times, lost all of them, and then now I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm betting going forward until he loses. He's the guy.
That's pretty fair.
So I'm pulling for Oliveira.
Oh, shit! How long is his win streak right now?
I was like 9.
I think so. Let's look.
9, I think.
1, 2, 3,
maybe 10.
4, 5, 6. Yes, 9 or 10. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
that's 10 right now. What was the record? 15.
The record I think is 16.
16 and 15 is Usman.
He had it, dude.
He did. He fucking was fighting a bum.
The funny thing is, I got home late. I forgot what I was doing. Got home real late, and I turned it on. And when I think we might have talked about this, but I turned it on, and they were writing his obituary. That's what even DC said. He's like, we were just writing his obituary, and then he takes the head kick. Like Usman was dominating that fight.
Oh god.
Then Usman comes on Rogan. He seems very confident, very like relieved. Like the burden off his back is like, okay, I don't have to carry that. Like
I'm 15-0 right now.
Yeah, or 15-point streak, or he's like, I didn't find out about the streak until like the week of, and like,
oh god,
he was just like, it's finally like, sometimes you get caught in the sport. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, he says that, but fuck that shit. In his head, he's like, God damn it, I could have.
He didn't seem like that. He seemed very at peace with like.
Don't forget, he's about to be acting.
He's in his acting.
He's in his acting phase.
Yeah,
he's
Black
acting
Panther.
now. Yeah. I think he'll do good.
I think he'll be. Leon Edwards is a bad motherfucker. He earned that fight, and you got to beat those. These are professional killers.
Any man that can toe stomp the fuck out of somebody for a whole 5 rounds, I think he can act pretty good. Probably.
Oh man, dude, yeah, that's rough.
Acting like that's not.
He was doing a lot of that.
Shitty
What,
move.
Masvidal? Was it Masvidal?
Yeah,
He really
yeah.
toe stomped the shit out of. Yeah,
So many toe stomps.
I know. You saw Teixeira's fighting the Prohaska.
They're running it back.
They're running it back.
Damn.
December. Stephen Thompson's fighting Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland.
That'll be a
I
good
heard
fight.
I heard about that before it released.
Really?
Yeah.
You know.
I was with the Spences. You know, they're big Wonder Boy guys.
Yeah.
They work train with them, so
Yeah.
that's what happened though. They were like, I don't tell nobody this, but and I was like, I'm about to.
Don't tell nobody this, but you go on the
Let's say
podcast.
on the
What's up,
podcast.
guys? Kevin Holland, Stephen Thompson, December 3rd.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to them.
No, we're just bullshitting.
We just bullshitting.
But dude, what's like? Okay, so I went back and watched Hocus Pocus, the first one, which we all do. Like,
watched it in so long.
I haven't either.
I just remember the bitch with the teeth that looks like Nick Swardson.
Oh, what's her name? Bette Midler.
Yeah, it looks like Nick Swardson.
Yes,
It looks like Nick Swardson dressed up as a woman.
I didn't think that ever, but
You
maybe next time I'll think about that.
I'm pulling it up right now. I'm gonna show you.
But Bette Midler, dude,
I'm not doing that.
she, I mean, great acting performance from her, just so likable in the film. But going back and watching, I hadn't seen it since I was probably like 13, 14.
Damn, that's like fucking 20 years ago.
Shit, almost.
2 decades.
Okay, I might have been like maybe 18, 17. But anyways.
Damn, that's a decade ago. You old fuck.
I'm watching it and it's like, I don't know if you remember this, but for them to bring, spoiler alert for Hocus Pocus. If you ever,
1998.
if you've ever seen it, okay, they have like the kids run into the witch's house. There was like 1910s or 1920s is when
Fucking Hansel and Gretel.
yeah, colonial times or whatever.
The fucking breadcrumbs.
Yes. So it's like a landmark or something. Like it's in like a kind of like a museum. It's like, what do you call it? Like it's a landmark. I don't know. But anyways, it's they walk in there and
Just don't say nothing.
yeah,
know.
Thanks for the help.
I'm trying to think of it. But.
So you have to. So Bette Midler's character creates this candle.
You said Bex Miller?
Yeah. Shout out Bex Miller, who's actually in a legit band now, but we'll get to that later.
Oh shit.
So she creates this spell because they get fucked up and they almost die or whatever. But you have to light this a virgin has to light this candle to bring them back.
This is a children's film.
This is a children's film. Keep in mind, we remember this from our childhood, all of us. And I was like, okay, I don't remember
I get one of my buddies to light the candle.
I did. I don't remember a virgin having to light the candle, but okay, that's odd to put into the movie. Why couldn't have been anybody? Why does it have to be a virgin? Anyways,
Demonic.
but I was like, okay, that's weird. And then they keep it fucking going. Like they start like shitting on this dude for being a virgin in a way. Like, oh yeah, a virgin had to light the candle. And then it's like, even at all the way to the fucking end, it goes, yeah, I'm really glad that virgin lit that candle.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like really shit.
I'm really glad that guy couldn't get no bitches.
Yeah. and I remember somebody asked me, like, are you a virgin? Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Or something like they really start shitting on this dude the whole movie about being a virgin.
You know, they were laughing their ass
And
off
I'm
writing
like-
that script. They're like, these kids aren't going to know anything.
Yeah, but like, doesn't that bring up questions like if your kids watch it? Say kids 7 or 8. Mom, what's a virgin? Like, because it got to the point where like, this is very important for the plot.
Yeah, right?
You know, like this kid, like it's important for this kid
now.
to be a virgin because
If he's not a virgin, he can't light the candle.
like,
That's not going to do anything.
you can get by with it with like the subliminal message. One time you can get by with it. The kids forget about it.
This is a theme to the film.
They mention like I wonder how many times virgin is actually mentioned in that film.
Right.
It's probably 15 times, 16
Wow.
times. And I'm like, They really went hard on the virgin shit. And I'm like, this is so weird.
That's fucking funny. That's like the Disney shit.
Oh yeah, you see some weird shit.
My gosh.
Okay, like the Little Mermaid. Okay, we all know about the penis on the cover. It's like a golden dick or whatever. This like kind of hidden into It's kind of hidden into the like the castle of the Little Mermaid on the front. But
yeah, right.
There's one moment, I don't know if you've seen it, where I think somebody in there is getting married, and the priest is like marrying them, and he has like a little penis, little chub is growing as he marries them.
That's sick.
It doesn't get like too big.
It's probably looking at the flower boy.
Yeah,
that's not a thing, is it?
Yeah, right.
The ring bearer. Sorry.
Probably a Catholic priest.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah. What's some
fucking Notre Dame? Fucking weird fucks. Shout out to Notre Dame and the Catholic kid fuckers. Shout out to Zaxby's.
For real.
That is one thing I missed when I was in Italy was Mexican food and Zaxby's.
Really?
Oh, I miss it so bad. I miss Greece. Not the country.
That's immediately for some reason I thought that.
I know.
Not to be confused with the stain.
Yeah.
The movie.
I didn't mean
not the movie. Not the place.
The stain. The stain. That's what I was. Grease ball. Nice. Yeah. No, definitely missed Greece. Like greasy food. Like, there was no greasy food.
Dude, sometimes you just want a fucking double cheeseburger from Five Guys. You know, like you want the grease sometimes. God, no. But don't you just feel like a piece of shit afterwards?
I'm going to feel like that anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking just driving and thinking, damn, I shouldn't have said that 3 years ago.
Sometimes.
Wow, I really said that.
Yeah.
Wow, what was I thinking?
Oh, speaking of that, like, you ever like go back and see some of the shit you posted on social media, like from years ago, and you're like,
I didn't post. Mine wasn't that bad, luckily. Mine was just like song lyrics. I was very corny.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I just realized there's 4 outlets in this room.
Yes, very outlety.
So many fucking outlets.
I'm just starting to notice it now.
There's so many outlets.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 double outlets.
5.
Wait, there's one behind you?
One behind me.
Jesus Christ. Why? There's 2 in the same corner.
Hell yeah, that's where the TV goes.
I guess this house was made before 5-way plugs.
I don't know.
For surge protectors.
I don't know. Beats me.
This is Scooby-Doo.
Right.
Beats me.
I don't know. Jinkies.
God damn it. We're at work and we're in a fucking meeting, and this guy I work with, Tony. Shout out to Tony if you're listening. He's an asshole just like us. Someone says a stupid fucking word.
He'll get called out.
Yeah, he's gonna laugh because he's an idiot. And so one of the guys from the meeting, he says the word contraption. And I just immediately look at Tony.
Like, what's up with this contraption?
Yeah, and he's like, we can build some kind of contraption for this. And I look.
He actually is serious?
Yeah. Now the guy that was talking is he's actually from Ghana, Africa. So,
okay, that makes sense.
So there's like a little bit of difference in culture.
Yeah, I got you.
But he's cool as shit. He's a cool motherfucking dude, and he like gets it when we bust balls with him. Like we'll make fun of his accent. Cool. He'll bust balls for ours.
That's really cool.
We go back and forth. And so I look at Tony, and I can already tell Tony's like laughing at the contraption thing.
He's thinking the same shit.
And I look at him and I go, "What is this fucking Home Alone?" and I didn't even think about it. The guy's name's Kevin, and Tony goes, "Kevin." It's just like Kevin. Shit, you can't make up. It was fucking so perfect.
What is this, Home Alone?
And like I already knew, like he's waiting on me to say something because I'm the asshole, but really he's the asshole for looking at me like that.
That shit was Home Alone, dude, might be my favorite
Christmas movie. Oh damn!
I will say I do watch. It's not my favorite, but I do watch
Christmas Vacation.
That's
so good.
You gotta watch it.
Fucking Bill Hader. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Chevy Chase.
I don't like Christmas Story. I've seen it so many times. It's
okay.
It's okay.
That I saw the meme the other day with when he's sitting there in front of the lamp, and it's like Ravens fans looking at Justin Tucker's leg.
Dude,
it's so good.
Justin Tucker is
he's
the second greatest.
He's
the second greatest.
If they really like have a good run and he has some Super Bowl winning fucking
he's gonna need
like 2 Super Bowl winning game kicks.
He's gonna need and he's gonna if he gets 2 Super Bowl game winning kicks,
Or like a two AFC championship winning kicks and like a Super Bowl.
He needs to play
He needs some postseason.
That's what he
stuff,
needs, and not just one, and maybe even not just two. I think he needs multiple because Adam Vinatieri was the most
Vinatieri.
Either way,
asshole.
The snow game, the Panthers, the Rams, the Eagle. So many.
How about that fucking that roughing the passer call?
Oh, that was rough.
Grady Jarrett.
That was rough.
Yeah, that's.
To me,
it was not roughing the passer.
Oh, not at all. But to me,
Brady's earned his dues. Is that what you're about to say?
No. I'm not even about to say that.
I don't know where you're going.
I'm with you with this. To me, in a way, you kind of need the ridiculous calls to get people to spark up the conversation of this is fucking stupid.
I keep seeing this comment of, at what point do we make the refs have to do the post-game interviews?
Oh, I love that.
I love that
idea. But I will say this, listen.
Like the Rams Saints.
Sometimes it's not the refs' fault, it's the rules' fault. The NFL itself has put this rule in.
That's fair.
And they stressed before the NFL season, this is what we're going to focus on.
But at what point?
This is what we're going to focus on. By the rule, they've been told, hey, you need to start calling.
But sometimes there's just some fucking bad calls.
That's a bad call.
I want to hear these motherfuckers get grilled.
That was a bad call.
Because these referees are not ready to get grilled by interviewers.
No.
The players are good at it.
The head official, the guy who wears the white hat, should have to answer after every game. But you know what that's going to be? You don't get praised for the good calls or the no calls.
That's fine.
You're going to every single game, there's going to be a reporter for whichever team lost. Hey, man, what do you think about this call? And it's always going to be negative entire time.
That's how it should be.
But, it
holds them to a higher standard.
It does.
It holds them more accountable.
I like it.
For sure.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know if you remember I think it was 2013, 12, something like that, the year of the replacement refs, when the referees went on strike, and then the replacement refs came in from I'm pretty sure it was a lot of college officials and stuff like that. Oh. It was bad. Real bad. In 4 weeks or 5 weeks, they paid the motherfuckers, got them back in there.
Yeah.
So
nice. Respect the rest.
Yeah.
I respect the fucking. I respect the crew that can go on strike.
Yeah, I do too.
I ain't gonna lie, because it's capitalism, baby.
Yeah. We doing a good job. Y'all realize how good y'all taking advantage of us.
Respect.
They
know your worth. Know yourself. Know your worth, as Drake said.
But there's been some.
No, nothing.
Not from this side. No.
It wasn't supposed to be positive. I was wanting negative feedback from that.
No, yeah, fair. Yeah. So the call on Derek Carr. Carl.
I didn't get to watch that game. I was in another country.
I didn't watch the game, but I saw.
No, I wasn't. I was at work. I fucking worked night shift this week at one point.
Yeah. It was crazy call. Oh God.
God, I could kill some chips right now. What are we eating?
Dude, I remember the time we was playing. I forget what game we were playing, and our niece Hayden hopped on the mic, and she's you went to the bathroom or something. She goes, ASMR. She was eating potato chips.
Oh no!
I'm like, you gotta stop.
Stop now. Stop. Yeah, mute her. Kick her out.
Don't.
Anytime we were playing Madden, it would always be right when I got home from practice, so I'd just get time to eat. And I'm like, all right, I'm trying to get my Madden game in. I hop in the chat with these dudes. And John Michael's like, here come this motherfucker eating.
Yeah, right.
Always.
Shout out John Michael.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely want to see him
at some point.
Definitely want to see him on the podcast soon.
Oh, God, this beer is so good.
It feels good. So we're going to Scare Wins tonight.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
have you ever been?
Scare Wins? No, never.
Been twice? I went to Friday night and I had Scare Wins twice.
Was it good? Was it fun?
It's fun.
Okay, cool.
It's fun.
Is there beer?
I'm sure there's probably $15 beers there.
I'll buy a beer too. I'm going to be half asleep because we just drank 3 IPAs and then we're going to have a 2-hour car ride.
We're going to eat after this.
Okay, I'll have another beer there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take some shots.
Take some shots, bro.
Take some shots.
You're a shot. Are you a shot guy now?
I'm a shot guy now.
Liquor's dangerous, man. I'm glad I never really dove. I've always I never have been one to drink liquor by myself. I can drink beer by myself, whatever, or even when Heather here, she's doing her own thing and whatever,
okay, yeah,
playing a game. I'll drink beers, but liquor just has always brought.
I'm not gonna drink liquor by myself.
Yeah.
But like last night we went to
Liquor by
Longhorn.
yourself is a problem.
You got a problem. Seems that way.
Doesn't it?
Unless you're like taking a shot before bed and you go to sleep. Is that bad? That's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
It's still kind of. That's just like a beer though. Like some people have liquor to relax, like a glass of bourbon.
I put liquor and headaches in the same circle.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It's like anytime someone said shot here, headache. Hey man, you want a headache? hey man, you want a headache?
Nah, bro.
Fuck,
Good.
man. If you gonna keep pushing, I guess so. I got ibuprofen.
I guess I'll take a headache.
Yeah, I
got a headache at tequila.
God, dude. Like in mixed drinks, like I don't do sugar, so like, I mean sugar. Like these IPAs is the most sugar I'll really do.
Yeah, which really isn't that much sugar.
It's
a lot of sugar. It's like
it
15 grams. Is. I would assume.
Yeah, 15 grams a drink. Fuck, dude.
I would assume it's not a little amount.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this beer though. Coastal Love Hazy IPA.
Shit. I think it's because we both like it and we both know we like it, so we don't tell the people that we like
brewing. It's a 6.3% alcohol.
Oh, this is a very
volume.
tasty beer.
Yes,
the hazies are in right now.
I've been saying.
I mean, I mean, I love hazy. I'm a pale ale lager, but like I love lagers. Just like pale ales are my. I know I've said it multiple times. Pale ales are my shit.
Yeah, let's go back to my roots with lagers.
Lagers is like. I like lagers just as much as I love hazies. Like hazies, so good right now.
I've really been getting into pilsners lately.
I like pilsners.
So good.
A little light, but it's
crisp.
Good. Yeah, they got a crisp taste.
Golden.
Yeah,
it's got the. I think I just read that off of the dictionary.
What is it? More taste, less filling.
Oh, geez.
That's what a good pilsner really is. Good
pilsner, yeah. That's basically how all
not Miller Lite.
That's how
I
all
like
the
Miller
beers
Lite, but
in Italy were very good taste, not very filling.
You mean the one you tried at from Cincinnati?
I did try one from Cincinnati. I didn't realize it was. I was like Brew Dog or Brew Pub, whatever it was called. I was like, that seems like a American ass beer. Let me get that.
I'm not gonna lie. I went where Crabman went. I was like, damn man, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was from Cincinnati until after I looked it up.
Okay.
But every other beer I tried was like all.
You should have just got a different, like the next beer you should have.
Oh, that was just a swing through.
Oh,
we were swinging through, and I was like,
swing through, bruh.
I was like, let me get a beer. And they were like, "What you want?" I was like, I saw IPA. I was like, "Let me get an IPA." And I was like, I just thought about it. They don't really have IPAs in Italy after I'd already ordered it. So I got an IPA and Caden got a coffee.
Oh man, what was in it?
The coffee?
Beans.
Yeah.
What was it?
Cappuccino.
Bad Santa. Or
you want some orange juice?
Billy Bob Thornton's a fucking degenerate drunk.
Yeah, that's
being
accurate.
a Santa.
That's relatable.
Yeah, it's relatable. And he asked this little kid, or the little kid, he wakes up in the next day. I'm sure he's hungover.
He's passed
Billy
out.
Bob Thornton. He's passed out.
Like
he passed out.
At midnight.
He wakes up to the kid bringing him an orange juice, and he's like, "I got you
some orange juice."
He's
like, "What's in it?"
Oranges.
What a fucking dipshit. That's such a good movie.
What a fucked up motherfucker, dude.
That's such a good movie. Some people just some people live some fucked up lifestyles and they continue to live that lifestyle, but they don't want to see other people live that lifestyle.
Like I said it one more time.
Okay. Some people grew up and lived fucked up lifestyles.
Okay.
And then just because they still live those fucked up lifestyles, but they don't want other people to live those fucked up lifestyles. No, they don't.
I feel like that's rare.
That's what Bad Santa's about.
Right, exactly.
It's about
yes.
the fucking guy who's a raging alcoholic who had a shitty fucking upbringing. He's like, I don't want this for other kids.
Yes.
And that's why he's like so drawn to this stupid fucking kid that keeps coming back to see him.
Yeah, he's like,
this naive kid. This world's so fucked up. Why does this naive kid doesn't need to go through the shit I went through?
He doesn't need. Yes.
And he's like,
Billy Bob Thornton's
he's like, I beat the shit out of some teenagers today. I felt pretty damn good about myself.
He did too.
He beat the fuck out of those kids,
dude. Yeah. His character is like been through the shit.
Yeah,
and he's like, man, I just don't want. Like he's experienced.
Life
is fucked up and it's hard. He's a veteran.
Yeah,
seasoned vet.
He's a seasoned vet,
and he sees this kid making straight C's. Like his life is literally teetering. We don't know where he's going. Straight C's. You don't. Life's a little rocky.
That's the most normal kid ever.
Yeah, and he's so he's so pure. He's a pure human being.
How many kids have straight C's? Like it's one thing having an A in math and a fucking D in social studies.
Yeah. Usually have like a B and a D or a C and an A or whatever.
Like who the fuck got straight C's? And your name's Thurman Merman.
It's so
average.
It's so shitty. Yeah. And he's like, "Fuck, dude, this guy could go either way," and he sees it.
God.
And he's like, and remember he calls himself, he's like,
I'm a dipshit loser.
God damn it, kid. Why don't say that about yourself?
Because he said that about himself for years.
Because he's a shitty human being.
He feels that way.
He feels it.
Yeah.
Fucking feels
it. I respect that movie.
So like, there's
the subliminal messages are
a lot deeper than you think.
A lot deeper than you think.
At the face, it's like a comedy. It's
like
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Funny
Billy Bob Thornton is an underrated actor.
He really is.
Underrated actor.
Him and Angelina Jolie.
Angelina
Jolie were fucking. They were married. They had like vials of blood on their neck from each other.
What is this? Fucking Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly?
I know.
God damn.
Like, that's some weird shit. Billy Bob Thornton is like
a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad motherfucker, dude. It's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that role, like, to me, is his best. I don't really know that much Billy Bob Thornton.
And I feel like I'm really shitting on Billy Bob Thornton by not knowing that much.
I know.
He's such a good actor.
But
anything I've watched with him is so good.
Yes.
Fucking Sling Blade.
Oh, that could be. Oh, yeah. That could be his. That could be his best role too.
That's like his Forrest Gump.
That it really is his Forrest Gump for sure.
Yeah, it's good.
That's good. That's a good. That's
comp.
Good comp.
Good comp.
Good comp, bro.
Like I hate you.
Yeah, that really is a good comp, man.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So where are you right now as far as music goes? Because I feel like we haven't talked music in a while. What you been listening to? Like what's
so
what's on the Spotify?
Oh man. All right. So let's start. I'll start with the beginning of the week.
Okay.
I didn't listen to music like at all in Italy.
I mean, you're busy, so I get it.
And even
plane ride. What about the plane ride? No music.
No music. I watch movies.
Okay.
We talked about that.
Yeah. It's a 9-hour flight, so you told me 2 movies, so I was like,
I told you 5 movies.
5.
21 Jump Street. Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, that's yeah. I remember
and then on the way,
Wedding Singer, Interstellar.
I slept that night too. It was a night flight on the way there.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And then the one back, I woke up at 2:00 in the morning, and we were in the airport for 4 hours. So I was really sleepy.
Did you solidify your top 10 Netflix?
No
recommendations.
Nope.
What the fuck?
I have my list of fucking 50 movies, 50 shows.
Well, you better get working on that shit because it's coming out soon.
It's coming out.
But anyways, go ahead.
And then on the way back, I watched 3 movies. I watched Wedding Singer, Happy Gilmore, and Interstellar.
Damn, I can't think of any better movies than those.
Yeah, it was great. Awesome. Such a good time. But yeah, as far as music, like Monday I started off, I actually kind of tried to jump back into podcasts, and I was like, I wasn't really feeling it.
What was the podcast you was listening to?
Fantasy Footballers.
Nice.
Just trying to catch up, you know. And then that night, though, so I had to work Monday night. I had to work night shift on Monday from 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I was like, oh. And we're out there, but the good thing about working that late in like manufacturing or whatever, maintenance, is that nobody's there. So we had this big ass fucking Milwaukee speaker, and this country dude's playing some fucking country rap bullshit.
Oh God!
And I look at my buddy Chance, and I go, and I look at him. I'm about to say it, and he goes, "What the fuck are we listening to?" Like me and him don't listen to the same music, but we can agree that that's some bullshit. And so then I'm like, well, hey, how about, I was like, here, play this shit. Play Carolina Confessions by Marcus King. Nice. You want to hear some like good Southern rock, like with like kind of the same like voice, but way better?
Your album up there.
That's why I put it up
I got
there.
you that.
Yeah.
Was that our last podcast?
My birthday,
was your birthday our last podcast?
24th. That was 3 weeks ago.
Holy shit.
I know, man. I know. And
what was the song we were singing when we came in? Did you sing?
Oh, Here Without You, baby. Whenever you said that, I thought, well, wide open.
Oh, nice.
I was like, no, not that. Because of the fucking Creed thing.
Post-grunge. I mean, it's the same shit.
It is.
In a way.
So I was listening to that a little bit, and then I made him listen to that, and then I listened to it on the way home, and I listened to it like 3 times on Monday, or Tuesday morning, I guess. Then I kind of went to Alabama Shakes, and then I went into Outkast.
Nice.
And I was listening to their album ATLiens.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's fucking great. It's like 1996. It's like older school, like, hip hop. That's kind of how it was, like the genre, I guess. But
yeah. And
then from there I went to where did I go from there? I went somewhere, and then I went to Michael Jackson. And so now I've been on Michael Jackson.
Really?
Been on Michael Jackson, like,
dang, you bad and you know it.
Killing Michael Jackson. I've been listening to, my favorite album by Michael Jackson is Off the Wall. So I listened to that like 3 times.
That's a good album.
And then Thriller. I listened to Thriller like 2 or 3 times.
Thriller's the shit, man.
But
I was actually started working on my top 10 greatest albums of all time list.
Oh,
sometimes I like to get ahead of some lists,
okay.
especially now that we're going to put some of these specials out.
Right.
So I went ahead and started prepping for that one in my notes.
So anything I do whenever I'm at home, I'm literally just watching people fight, and I'm just like studying every single move that every fighter is making.
Oh,
that's been my
fair. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Nice,
been
dude.
Busy in my own head, man. I'm consumed right now.
Yeah. How about speaking of your own head? How about what's the dude's name? Tom Blink-182's whiny singer. Yeah. He's getting back together with Blink-182.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like
a reunion.
Yeah. That's going
all the
sell
memes. The memes are so good.
It's gonna sell some fucking tickets,
yeah,
dude.
it is. They're gonna kill,
yeah.
especially now because that shit's like very prevalent in the TikTok shit.
Well, it's because that generation has money now. Like they're adults that have money, so like there's a market of.
Oh, I'm talking about like the teenagers now are still listening to that shit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I get it.
They're going back and listening to it. They're like, oh my god, it's so classic.
Inside my head.
Oh my god,
dude, I'll miss you by Blink-182's the shit.
Yeah, Blink-182 is good.
They're good. They're bad, but they're good.
But I'm just tired of hearing the TikTok shit.
I said I'm not on TikTok.
I'm
so
not either, and I still hear it. That's the problem. That's the problem.
I mean, what songs are they? Is it just like?
It's just mostly like fucking. It's just like clips and like everybody's like what's the teenage dirtbag fucking thing that's going around. It's just like all kinds of like the new people that are making music are trying to sound like Blink-182.
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
But it's like really fucking like blowing up now.
Really?
And it's just obnoxious.
Oh, that sucks. The punk pop's trying to make a
pop
comeback.
Punk's coming back.
Pop punk, yeah.
Pop fucking Machine Gun Kelly. He's doing pop punk now.
He's kind of like, I mean, yeah, he's kind of leading that charge right now.
He is.
You know?
It fucking sucks. So shit.
I'm not a fan.
Except for Blink-182.
You know, there is, listen, man, when it comes to like Machine Gun Kelly, he is what like everybody before him is. Kid Rock. You know, the party music, you know, like Tommy Lee, like that whole persona. Like, I mean, help me out here with like some of these party guys who just, this is all hype music, you know? So like they just get you kind of like, you know, going, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, turn down for what?
Yeah.
Fucking Laramie had that as his ringtone for years.
It fits.
It does. He does not turn down for what?
Yeah.
Turn down for what? That shit is actually kind of goes hard. It goes kind of hard. Like you're in the club and turn down for what comes on, you know what's gonna go down.
Wailing, swinging, everything.
It's like that's the closest you're gonna get to a mosh pit and fucking rap.
Yeah, there's so much energy, man. So
that's
much
cool.
energy.
I get that. I respect that side.
It's hype. You know? It's hype music.
I respect hype music in that way.
The problem is that like hype music doesn't stand the test of time.
Oh, that's fine.
It's like gum, like bubble gum, like you know, like pop music.
We're doing this now.
Yes, we're sorry. I'm sorry. We're doing this now. Good call.
I love making analogies, but fuck, man, this is exhausting. It's like bubble gum.
Oh, it really is, though. You know it is.
It is.
It doesn't last.
It is. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like ever lasts.
Oh, nice. Unless it's like, okay, like
Trident.
Right.
Long lasting gum. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
5 gum. Okay, what's the 5 gum of music?
What's the 5 gum of music?
Is 5 gum even the best gum?
I don't know.
What's the best gum? I don't know.
We're going to make a list. It'll be an episode.
Top 10 gums.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like I should.
I'm fucking blow my head off.
I feel like I should have somebody with some like high gums. When somebody got high gums. Top 10 gums.
Somebody came to your mind.
Nobody did.
I'll tell you off air.
Gums came.
I'll tell you off air.
That's fair. Yeah, you don't have to. I already know.
The Nemesis.
Yeah.
Number 1.
The Nemesis is definitely number 1.
Some fucking gums.
That is number 1 for sure.
Fucking tater masher.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's hilarious,
Jesus
man.
Christ. It's not hilarious for anybody other than us. Nobody has a clue what the fuck we're talking about.
It doesn't matter.
Top 5 gums.
Trident's up there. 5 is up there.
That's where fucking Big Red. Are you kidding me?
Dude, where's Big Red Ben though?
No matter.
It's up there.
Is that a person? Big Red Ben?
Big Red Ben. Where Big Red?
That's
Ben?
Andy Dalton.
Right.
Big Red Ben.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, now we're just making shitty jokes.
I know.
We're just making fucking really bad jokes. I'm fucking starving. What are we eating?
I mean, we're eating at 4, so.
Oh, fuck.
You got a podcast to do right now.
It's 3:22. We got like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Going to Scarewin is going to be fun, dude.
It is.
You say
I've never been.
You say you've never been, but.
I guess are the rides closed down, or is it like a completely separate section?
I can't really remember. I remember being in Georgia for Fright Night, or
That's Six Flags? Okay.
yeah. And the rides were going. But I know that like people are like, there are people on rollerblades actually trying to scare you throughout the theme park, like from attraction to attraction. They're out there trying to scare you. So like I remember I was standing in line.
Oh, look out now!
I remember, yeah, he just kind of scared me a little bit. At a vending machine, it was very very dark, and the vending machines, 2 vending machines, kind of spread out a little bit.
Guys peeking through it,
and a guy was hidden in between them.
Oh, nice!
And this lady was and I was behind her, and this dude sticks his arm out, bow, smacks it, scared the shit out. Like that's
smacks the vending machine.
That's what you can expect.
Smacks the shit out that bitch. Yeah. Wow! Just fucking knocks her out.
As a catcher, she's like, oh.
Dude, whenever we get off the plane on Italy, the woman that was sitting beside me, like before we land, there's always that one person that gets up and starts taking their luggage out to get ahead of everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
And she does that and drops her fucking bag on this old lady in front of her.
No.
On her head.
No.
And Caden was beside her. Caden was in front of me because we had to switch flights, because ours got delayed and fucked up.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
So we didn't get to sit beside each other. And like
slow your fast ass down.
And I'll be honest though, her bag was not heavy.
It doesn't matter. It's an old motherfucker.
And it's old, but this lady wasn't really that old. Maybe like mid-60s, mid-60s.
She dropped a bag on a motherfucker's head. It doesn't matter.
It was like a backpack with like some clothes in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like heavy.
Let me drop a backpack with clothes in it on your head.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. Is what
no,
I'm
but I'm saying like it was like to the point where like it wasn't really hurt.
What if he was in a what if you had what if something went wrong that day and you was kind of pissed off and you had a bag dumped on your head?
I would probably be okay with it. That happened to me actually. A fucking bag fell on my head from Italy to France. Yeah, we flew from fucking Venice to Paris, and this guy goes to get his bag out, and this shit was fucking hit, and the wheel slips out and goes, don't.
Oh.
And it's fucking 6 a.m.
You start seeing it flash, you're like.
And I was like, and he goes, oh, my bad. But he didn't say it in English, but that's what he meant. Like, that's what I could tell that's what he was saying. He goes, oh, sorry. And I'm like,
okay,
I'll beat your ass.
Beat your dumb ass. Okay, so picture this. Picture you just forgot the SIM card, the memory card for the camera.
Okay, I'm listening.
And as soon as you walk out of the door, I'm on top of the roof and drop a bag of clothes on your
I'm probably going to laugh my ass off. Why is he on the roof?
Yeah, right. That's fair.
I'm a very positive person. You got to remember.
I'm too. I'm the same way.
I was pissed off at that shit.
You was mad.
Yeah.
You should have been.
I was mad.
It's the second time.
And the worst part, you know what the worst part is? In my head, I'm like, something always goes in my front pocket. What am I missing?
Oh, that's the worst.
And I was like, probably nothing. Just leave. And then even halfway here, and I think what really threw me off was the fact that I left the chargers here, and I was like, oh, the chargers are here. I don't have to worry about anything.
You need a list, man. You need a checklist.
Nah, I'm good. Fuck that shit.
Okay. You heard it here first. He's good.
Fuck that shit. I was watching this. Somebody sent me this thing that was like a. Actually, I think it was Infinito. He sent me this thing that was Emilio Clark.
Clark.
I call him Clark.
I was going to say Carter.
Oh, God, no. So, yeah, Infinito sent me this little, like, it was like a motivational type thing. It was like 13 minutes. And the video of it is like anime. And I was like, I don't want to watch this. But I was like, I'll just listen to it. And that's what he said. He's like, just listen to this whenever you get the chance. I was like, okay. And, it's kind of talking about, like, like hard work and shit like that. But at the end of it, there was one thing that kind of stuck with me. And it said, so many people that want to be successful look forward to taking it easy. It's like so many people that want to be successful, they look forward to taking it easy. And if you think like that, you're never going to be successful. You can take it easy when you die.
Oh, that's you'll have plenty of time to rest.
I was like, fuck, man. I was like, fuck, I'm not working hard enough.
Damn, that's really, yeah.
When you die, you can take it easy.
That just kind of hit me right now.
When you die, you can take it easy.
Because, like, I'm to the point in my life where I'm very comfortable. I've kind of dug myself out of, like, the Mill Hills and the,
Belton fucking Crack Street.
You see some of the shit I used to live in, and I'm to the point where, like, oh, man, I'm very comfortable. So, like, comfortable is the worst place to be.
Exactly.
Because it just stops you from doing anything.
Stop. Don't.
Yeah, it just stops you from doing anything, man.
It does.
So you never want to be comfortable. Anytime you get comfortable, it's like, okay, it's time to go out of that comfort zone.
And the thing with being comfortable, it's like the thing is like you want to be comfortable. That's the problem.
You do.
Your mind wants to be comfortable,
but
so
I think that you shouldn't want to be.
Yeah, and like I want to be comfortable all the time, and so like whenever I am comfortable, you just like it builds, it snowballs. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this less. I'll do this more.
Very easy to be lazy. The lazy snowball starts to pick up.
Yeah. So
you take a day off. You take a day off from work, and it's like
you can never look forward to taking it easy.
You should. Yeah,
you can take it easy when you fucking die.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time to rest when you're dead. Like.
That shit hit me like hard.
Yeah, I get it.
I was at work and I was like already like my mind has been racing nonstop about like lessons and what I'm gonna do for practice and like how I'm gonna teach these kids and like get them back on. And what I go off topic a lot. I'm sorry, but one thing that really made me happy was that all the techniques that I've seen thrown at this competition and all the way that people are coaching is like I'm teaching all my students these techniques the exact same way all these very high level coaches have been teaching it. And I haven't actually experienced a Waco tournament. I was like, but I've been like piecing. I've had all these pieces put together.
You've just been in it for so long.
I have, yeah.
You know how to win. That's why
I've had all these pieces like, sporadically like placed throughout my lessons. And there was no like real like criteria of what to follow. And then after going to that tournament, I was like, oh my God, like all of it just got put together. And so now like at class, I have 2 months of lessons that follows each other, that builds on it. Stuff like math, Like you can't do a fucking quadratic formula without knowing what 2 + 2 is. You gotta know what math. You gotta know how to add, subtract, and multiply and divide and square root and fucking exponents. You gotta know all that shit.
Yeah.
Before you can do big equations.
Right. Right. You gotta build it up.
Exactly. So like I gotta know how to fucking do the 3 basics before I can throw a jump, spin, and hook kick.
You don't just start out learning a jump, spin, and hook kick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I've got so much, and like the foundation I'd already built from teaching these techniques. Like I'm going through, I've got, and I've kind of already split our class up into like 2. So the class I teach is like the more advanced side, but I've split that up into even like I've picked 4 people out of that class, and I've made another class that I'm teaching for free, like just like for the same thing, for like the hour before my advanced class.
Right.
And that's going to be for people that want to compete and like the people that are serious about it.
Yeah.
So I took that apart, and so like I've already been working with those 4 guys of like this progression that I've been building and these lessons, and it's like they understand it so fast, and I think that's because of the foundation I'd already laid on accident. Like I'd just been teaching good techniques and like explaining it like when you throw your fake, that's the illusion that you're in their space and like shit like that, like just those little concepts. And like they've already grasped those concepts so well that whenever I put it all together in this progression that I've created, it's like they understand it so fast. And I'm like, man, I didn't realize I was laying out that map, but it was on accident.
One thing I've noticed just being around fighters, you and all those guys and being at all those tournaments and watching UFC for so long is like, because I remember watching UFC like back in the day, like UFC 100. I remember that's the last one. That was Frank Mir, Brock Lesnar.
Oh wow!
And I was a fan before that with like Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell and like all. I've seen Tank Abbott, like all those guys way back in the day. But
yeah, for sure,
the evolution of mixed martial arts
is never ending.
Never ending.
Right.
The fighters now are so much better than the fighters back in the day.
Right.
And I guess it is like, same with NFL, you take J.J. Watt and put him in 1970.
You take Micah Parsons.
Same thing. I mean, J.J. Watt's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, for sure, but he's getting older now. I'm talking about Micah Parsons right now, how developed the game is.
T.J. Watt. Could you imagine T.J. Watt in the damn 70s?
But it's easy to say that. It's like saying, let's take Troy Polamalu and put him in now.
Oh, he would be fine.
He'd be fucking insane.
Yeah. But it's like the athletes now are just the game's evolving. How to improve as an athlete is evolving.
For sure.
You see it, like I said with UFC, it's just or mixed martial arts it's incredible to see like even in the smaller gyms or like even at the lowest or as far down as you want to go, even those gyms are evolving.
Right.
You know, like because of what we know now.
Yeah, for sure.
What to do in this situation, what to do in other situations. Like, it's very impressive to see all of this trickle down.
Yeah.
And, like, you've learned so much from what you've learned, and then you're coaching that, and that's making those fighters better.
Right.
And then when you go your own way, Turtle and Caden.
Shout out to Fleetwood Mac.
Yes, for sure. When you when you go your own way, Turtle and Caden, they if they start coaching,
they're falling right in line.
Those guys behind, they'll be like, "Damn, this guy's coming up is like next fucking level."
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
This guy's really has a chance to make the push.
And like earlier, you said
but all those coaches are and that are going to those Italy championships.
Yeah.
They're progressing just like you are.
But the thing is, though, you got to think, though, too, like, a lot of these people have these older mindsets of, like, especially, like, these guys that are in their 40s and, you know, they're not going to try to learn as much as I am. Like, right now, I go in with and I don't want to, like, toot. That's me right now, though.
Oh, man, here we go.
Nah, it's not that bad. But, like, I'm kind of, and that's what I told Infinita, you know, he's 33.
Yeah.
And I would consider him a better coach than I am, but he's been in it a lot longer than I have.
Well,
and it makes sense. Yeah. And so like, and that's why I spent a lot of time with him, you know. And I was learning, you know, everything. I'm picking his brain. The way he thinks, like, you know, the way he's developing drills, the way he looks at teaching, the way, you know, all this stuff. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you though, like, I'm not like a super petty person, but I'm kind of petty sometimes.
We all can be a little bit.
And I was like, and whenever I see, like, because he said he said his first Waco event was 4 years ago. So he would have been 29, 28, something like that. And I'm like, my first Waco event is at 23. And I look at that as a win for myself.
Can I stop for a second? Yeah, I was about to say, you're a coach at 23. You know what I'm saying? Like, 20 years from now, if you're still coaching.
Exactly.
Imagine the evolution of those fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're doing this young.
And 40's not old.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I was saying whenever you said, like, you like see 30 as, like, no, I don't, because I'm looking at the bigger picture. Like, I'm looking at the kids that Chad's teaching that are 9 years old, 6 years old, and I'm like, which one of these guys are going to be in my class in 5 years?
Exactly.
Which one of these guys am I going to build up through these Waco divisions? And especially with, like, this is crazy to say, but especially with, like, potentially kickboxing, karate being in the Olympics, I've never seen a more clear path for my life than I do now.
Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool, and I can see that, dude. Those I've talked to, you know, Caden and some of those kids
for sure.
in that gym, and they look up to you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
They really do. They really, really do. It's really cool to see, you know, because I believe in it too.
For sure.
I know that, like, them believing in you is a chance for success.
Because, and I was talking to Turtle and Caden, I think, on Thursday, and they were like, he's like, yeah, or I was talking about, like, Turtle, like, you know, how he's teaching a little bit more and he wants to get better at teaching. And then Caden was like, yeah, he's a pretty good teacher. And I was like, and I don't know what I said. I kind of like, I said something like, yeah, just wait till whatever, you know. I was like, that's what's great is, like, we both are learning together. And he's like, yeah, I pretty much just teach the way you teach. I just try to mimic what you do. And I was like, yeah, just wait till fucking 20 years from now when he's teaching.
Yeah.
And then he's at all the knowledge that I've passed down, and he's picked up his own knowledge. It just snowballs. And that's like, I want to build that empire, man.
Right.
That's the goal.
Dude, you know what's so great about that jersey right there?
I do, but I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay, so to me, I never buy jerseys. I mean, I don't really buy jerseys anyway, but if I'm going to buy one and spend the money,
it's got to be a very significant person.
Yes, usually someone who has retired,
right?
And really, you know, had an impact on it. It's just that Nick Foles is a shitty quarterback.
Yeah,
that's what makes that jersey so good.
Oh,
is that
man,
he's such a shitty quarterback. But for that jersey takes that fan back to a specific moment in time.
The best moment of my life. Second best.
Them beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So it's like, he can be what he wants to be. He can sell crack on the corner of the street, but
at the end of the day,
that jersey,
he won the Eagles their only Super Bowl.
Nick Foles jersey, you go, I remember that time.
Oh, and guess what?
You know, it takes you to a specific moment.
That's I gotta channel
cool
this. I gotta
that's what's
channel
cool about
this championship energy going into the
They look good.
Eagles versus Cowboys week, man.
They look good. They're going to beat the Cowboys.
I don't think the Cowboys are ready.
I
don't think their defense hasn't played an offense.
They haven't.
This dynamic
They
with
haven't.
that good of an offensive line.
They did play the Packers, but I agree
the
with
offensive line is better than the Packers.
you. Yes,
And Jalen Hurts is much more mobile.
Yes.
And
It's Aaron Rodgers though, so you can't really.
True,
if you're
that's
gonna
fair.
make that comparison.
But Aaron Rodgers is struggling with receivers though.
Yeah, he's still multiple times. He's Aaron Rodgers.
But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's like it's Tom Brady, but if he's got fucking dipshit from the Bills.
Yeah, but there's also another added element into being Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady is that the fact, like how you manage the game. Like,
True.
when you look at these elite quarterbacks, like the elite, like the MVP style.
But when Cole Beasley is your number one receiver, you're gonna struggle.
That's fine.
You're not gonna win games.
You understand that going in. Like these
True.
offensive coordinators understand
That's
that
true.
going in, and the game plan around that, and then you have an MVP being a game manager.
That's true.
And it's the best game manager you can have.
For sure.
You know, so the win, the Cowboys beating the Packers was – wait, did the Cowboys beat the Packers?
The Giants beat the Packers.
Giants beat the Packers, yeah.
God, that's so pathetic.
But that is. That whole division is crazy right now.
4-1, 4-1, 5-0, and 2-3 now.
Is it? It's definitely 2
or 2-4.
2-4. Yeah, because they just played. So your Super Bowl prediction was Bills, Cardinals.
Cardinals, it was.
Was
it Cardinals?
It was.
Was it Chargers? The Chargers.
Mine was Chargers, Rams.
No, I think it was Bills, Rams. I think that was mine.
No, it was. I remember.
Okay.
It was.
I don't.
I did.
I don't.
Cardinals. Bills.
What are the Cardinals right now? They're winning that division, right? Are they? They're 3-2.
Oh, 49ers are probably winning that division. If I had to guess.
Yeah, the 49ers like fucking 3-2.
That defense is nasty.
I know, and Jimmy Garoppolo's back, so now they're not having fucking Trey Lance, Les Dance, that bum.
I mean, we don't even know what Trey Lance is. I mean, he had the monsoon game in Soldier Field with the terrible turf.
Yeah. Oh,
where Elijah Mitchell got hurt, of course, with the terrible turf there.
Oh God.
You know, but that defense it can carry them to a Super Bowl, 100%.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Jimmy Garoppolo's just gotta do something.
Jimmy Garoppolo's. That's why they won't win the Super Bowl. That's why they transitioned to Lance. I don't think they will. I mean, he had his moment.
Oh man.
He missed a wide open Emmanuel Sanders for a touchdown against the Chiefs that would have won the game. Why? I'm talking wide open. You could have underthrew it.
I remember. I watched it.
Won,
I remember.
You know?
Yeah, I remember.
So it's interesting. My Super Bowl prediction was Chargers, Rams, and I don't feel good about any of them.
I know, me neither. I feel good about the Bills.
I think the Rams can fix it. The Chargers, they lost Joey Bosa. That really hurt.
Yeah, that does, man. And
then Keenan Allen hadn't been there. You lose Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa,
but they're still winning games, and like the Chiefs don't look that good. I mean, they're gonna make the playoffs probably.
Oh, they're making the playoffs.
Maybe.
Yeah, because, I mean, no, they're making the playoffs. Chiefs are making the playoffs.
Yeah, except for the fact that right now, the Jets, Dolphins, and Bills would be in the playoffs with the chart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We all know the Jets are not going to make it. It's like this.
Do we know that?
Yeah, they're not making it.
Do we know that?
Yeah, they're not making it.
What's their record right now?
I don't care.
But they might pass the
I'll
Dolphins.
bet anybody that the damn Jets will not make the playoffs.
They might pass the Dolphins, though, if Tua can't stay healthy.
Maybe. But
That's what I'm saying,
I mean, I don't think they're getting in, though. That's what I'm saying.
We know the Bills are going to be in.
Oh, the Bills probably winning the Super Bowl.
Will the Giants make the Super Bowl? Or the Giants?
That's a good question.
Will 3 teams from the NFC East make the playoffs?
Eagles are in.
Cowboys are in. Eagles and Cowboys are in. I mean, if one of them are going to win the division and the other one's fucking 4-1.
I need to look at so is the Giants.
But the Giants, I don't feel like it's like.
Can the Giants get in over the Cowboys?
The Giants got to play the Cowboys twice and the Eagles twice.
Well, the Giants and Cowboys already played, and Cowboys won, I'm pretty sure. That's their loss.
Oh, did they? Okay, that makes sense.
I think. I could be wrong.
Okay, I'm not sure.
But, yeah, it's a very interesting season. I would like to see Keenan Allen come back, help Justin Herbert out.
Yeah, I bet you would.
And help at least dethrone the Bills. Somebody dethrone the Bills is all I'm asking.
It's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
The Bills versus Eagles Super Bowls among us.
Maybe.
God damn.
The 49ers look good, too. That 49ers defense might be the best in the league right now.
Yeah, but the Eagles defense versus the 49ers.
I love the Eagles defense, too.
That's secondary. It's the first time I can say that secondary for the Eagles in a long time.
True. Bradbury and Slay. Yeah, it's nasty.
And not to mention that front seven. Jesus Christ, dude. The linebackers are stepping up. The defensive line is so nasty.
That's going to be a good game because we'll see what happens with Cooper Rush. If he wins against the Eagles, you can't put Dak in.
Yeah,
you can't put Dak in.
Not. Yeah.
You can't put him in.
It's possible. I mean.
And people say, people like to, go back to like, oh, Dak's making all this money, which I've done it myself. You're going to put him in because he's making $40 million or whatever the price is. I mean, Drew Bledsoe, at the time when he got hurt and Tom Brady came in, Drew Bledsoe was the highest paid player in the NFL.
Wow, that's crazy.
He just got a new contract in the offseason before that it happened.
So what I'm thinking as far as the Cowboys versus the Eagles is Jalen Hurts is probably due for 1 interception this game.
I think so too.
1 interception, 2 sacks.
Trayvon Diggs is actually playing better than I thought he would.
He is, but like you saw him getting burned by Cooper Kupp, which who doesn't?
He's an aggressive. That's what happens with aggressive. But he's like to the point to where it's. I haven't been a big believer in him.
One thing I respect about Jalen Hurts is his progressions. He's going
a lot better.
He's going through his progressions. He's not just targeting A.J. Brown. He's not just targeting Devontae Smith.
I was talking to my buddy Shad. I was talking to my buddy Shad the other day, and we was talking about this, and you see like a lot of these mobile quarterbacks who they make one read
and they run,
look for a check down, make one read or run. That's the thing, and they've never really had to like. They're so athletic, like Lamar Jackson, to where you can get away with that.
Yeah.
So like they haven't been forced to actually go through progressions and actually be like a pocket passer.
Jalen Hurts is fucking.
Jalen Hurts has had to work for everything he's had.
Respect.
And he has to go through progressions, even though I'm not really sold on him as a passer yet.
Yeah,
I've never been. But
he's only got 4 passing touchdowns or 2 this year.
Yeah, and I used to say. When they drafted him, third round, second round, I thought it was
with Carson Wentz.
Thought that was ridiculous. I thought that.
Yeah, I remember calling you whenever we drafted him, and I was like, "Why the fuck did we just draft Jalen Hurts?"
I know.
And I was like, "However, I will say he's a hard worker." Yeah, that was my whole fucking argument.
Which is why he lost the job at Alabama. He couldn't throw into tight windows.
But that motherfucker stayed.
And they had the receivers, and Alabama has the receivers: Mechie, Judy.
Henry Ruggs,
Smith, Williams who just got drafted by the Lions. What's his name?
They had Devontae Smith too.
Yeah, exactly.
It was Devontae Smith, Mechie.
I mean, wide receiver. There's nobody who's putting receivers out like that.
Yeah,
and
George Pickens,
and he couldn't make a play. Like he could. You knew that with him at quarterback, they wouldn't win the national championship
for sure.
And then he goes into this Lincoln Riley offense where, like, all of his highlights are wide open receivers built off Lincoln Riley's offense.
Fucking
CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown.
CeeDee Lamb's just became questionable today.
I saw that with a quad. I
don't like that shit, man. I hate that. I don't want to, like, play against – I mean, obviously I don't want to see a player get hurt. But I don't want to play against, injured team.
I actually just offered Najee Harris for CeeDee Lamb, and then I canceled it today. Before that.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyways. Me and Shaw was talking about how, like – he has had to work for everything he's had. So, like, that he has really taken in what the coaches are saying because he's really earned that spot. Yeah. And he's having to go through progressions, but
he's trying to better himself.
Yeah. So you can't deny the hard work of
respect.
Jalen Hurts.
Fucking respect.
And
he is a perfect example of hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah.
He's the perfect example of that.
There's something in the NFL when it comes to that is unmeasured and can't be measured, and that's just pure heart and will.
Fucking heart, man.
You see it with Brady. You see it with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
You see it with a lot of these guys.
For sure. Matt Stafford. I'll say you see it with Matt Stafford. And as much people want to shit on Matt Stafford this year, he fucking went and won a Super Bowl.
I've never been a big Matt Stafford guy. I was.
Just because I'm watching his highlights of the Lions, and fuck Georgia. All his highlights of the Lions, he's a tough fucking player. He's going to tough it out.
Yeah, he's tough.
Same with like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's got the heart like that.
100%.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like 100%. Those, like Joe Burrow and Matt Stafford, I see a lot.
Joe Burrow's better than Matt Stafford in my book. Already.
Oh, absolutely.
Already. And like Matt Stafford, and
no, sorry. I said absolutely. I was thinking right now, but not like as far as like all time.
Oh no,
I thought that's what you were saying. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But like where Joe Burrow is right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he's and I can't say like, oh well, Matt Stafford went to the Lions. Fucking Joe Burrow went to the Bengals.
I would say that like the way Joe Burrow, like to me, I'm just not a big Matthew Stafford guy, man. He seems like, like I've said this here lately. He led the league in interceptions last year.
One read guy.
Yes, that's why Megatron had those massive.
That's why Cooper Kupp.
We all know Megatron was
Yeah.
top 5 receiver of all time.
But it helps whenever your quarterback's only throwing to you.
Yes.
Yeah. Same with Cooper Kupp.
And I mean, like, has Matthew Stafford ever had two 1,000-yard receivers? I mean, I've said that, and I really don't know the answer right now. But I mean, he's had 5,000 yards. We all know Matt Stafford's thrown for 5,000 yards plenty of times. So he probably has had
for sure
2,000 yard receivers. But it seems like he is just a one read and check it down kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And a turnover machine.
Oh yeah, for
Complete turnover machine.
Man, he should be on defense.
Led the league in interceptions last year. Leading the league in interceptions this year.
You know what? I want to end on that because it's 3:47 and we're about to have
we're gonna have to roll.
We're about to roll, butthole.
We're going to have to roll.
Hey, next week we got our first guest coming on.
Really
Shout
excited.
out to the Crab Man.
Really excited.
We've got November 19th, we're pretty sure, is our Brew Collar Bar Crawl.
You'll see something soon.
Yeah, you can go back on the episodes before we said it then. We just have shitty memories, or I do anyway.
Oh,
I don't want to speak for him. So he does. So we have shitty memories. Yeah. He spoke for himself. But yeah, it's we hate that we missed last episode, but we do plan on at least doing a double episode at some point and posting that.
Yes.
As far as like to make up for that, we'll have we'll have the right amount of episodes per weeks that we.
Yes.
We'll make our average right. Don't forget that we will be having shirts.
Yes.
Here soon within the next few months. So there's a lot of big things, man. A lot of big things. We appreciate all the support.
Yes, please. And if you're listening on Spotify and YouTube, please just switch over to YouTube and give us a subscribe and like. It really goes a long way. It's good to be back.
It is good to be back,
It was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed this. I'm
going to cheers you with this empty beer, man.
Me too. I think I got a little something there.
Something.
Cheers,
man.
dude.
Cheers.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, see ya.
Love you guys.